Time for a look at your West Tennessee forecast with meteorologist Brian Davis.
And a very good day, everyone. We topped out at 88 degrees here in Medina and Jackson. So all of us came in the upper 80s across West Tennessee. But now we're dropping down into that time of the evening. If you do have to make that late night run, it feels very comfortable out there, but it's still a little bit windy out there. You'll notice that heading out. But our Sunday night looking pretty good. 75 degrees over in Savannah right now with a mostly clear sky. And here in Milledgeville coming in at 79 degrees. Memphis checking in at 81 right now. A little bit windy, though. Southeast winds about 10 to 15, gusting to 20 there. And live here in Humboldt coming in at 79. So look at that humidity. It's bumped up some to about 54%. That's still not too bad, but it's enough. You probably noticed if you were out in the sun like I was, that it was starting to feel a little more summer-like out there. And looking at our area temperatures, we range from the low 80s west, Covington, Ripley, Memphis, to the upper 70s in the central portions, and we've got some mid-70s from Huntington over towards Camden and Paris right now. And as we look at our winds coming mainly out of the south-southeast as high as about 21 miles per hour. Radar is looking pretty good. I mean, we've had a few little showers just off to the west of us, but those just fizzle out in the slightly drier and more stable air here. Meanwhile, you can see that severe weather risk area out there to the north and west. We've got those pink boxes. That's the tornado watches, and then numerous showers and thunderstorms coming in. Well, we'll zoom in up here, and you can see that line of storms that's been moving through. Look at all those wind reports, all those blue boxes with the wind symbols, and a few of those red boxes showing up there with the tornado warnings. So, this is just perhaps a taste of what we may have to deal with as we head late Tuesday into parts of Wednesday. But in the meantime, we've still got, looks to be a mostly dry setup, at least through tonight and most of your Monday as it looks. Very low chances for Monday as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at our current surface map heading into Monday. Still going to be very warm, hot, kind of humid. But notice that system is going to be getting close to us. And look at the temperature differences where the low pressure is over Kansas and parts of Iowa. And then just back to the west there, you see some blue. That's the snow showing up in some of the higher elevations back there. So we got a pretty big temperature difference. I see the isobars are tightly packed, so we're going to get some wind out of this regardless of where we get the storms. So going to be very active is what this looks like to me heading into about the middle of next week. So let's get a check on our latest severe weather outlook for Monday, and look at that. We've got that moderate risk, 4 out of level 5 over parts of eastern Kansas, a little small part of southwestern Missouri and southeastern Nebraska. That is the bullseye, and then that 3 out of 5 expands out further into Iowa, more of northern Missouri and parts of Oklahoma. That green area, though, look how close it comes to northwest Tennessee for tomorrow. So we'll be watching that closely in the late evening. Some of those storms will likely be nearby in and around St. Louis. And I don't look for any problems there, at least until Tuesday, and that's looking to be late in the evening at that. So here's a look at that severe weather outlook for Tuesday. Unfortunately, it does look like it does include a good western half of our viewing area in the 2 out of 5, the rest of us in the 1 out of 5. This has been adjusted just ever so slightly since earlier today, and it leaves off just the southeastern corner of Hardin County, but most of Hardin County is included in that 1 out of 5 too. But this will likely change a few more times before we get to Tuesday. But again, on timing, as I've been putting out on social media and we've been talking about in the update, looks like it'll be very late evening Tuesday before anything gets in here. Look at tomorrow, though. You can see those storms come barreling down into Missouri, and then they kind of fizzle out. This is going to be ongoing, where you can see the south winds rushing from the south towards the north with those small showers and thunderstorms, and then that line, boom, just kind of intersects. They kind of have a collision right there over Missouri. Then as we go into Tuesday, though, that's when we're really going to be watching, and we'll be showing you some more of the future casts as we head into your Monday, just to we'll get in range of some of our much better resolution models, and you'll get to see a good look at all of that well ahead of any storms. But for this evening, no storms expected. It's just going to be a few clouds at times in between a clear sky. We'll be dropping to about 72 degrees by 2 a.m., and we'll start off the day in the upper 60s to around the low 70s in the morning. We'll take a better look at that in our hourly. You can see at 6 a.m. we'll be about 70 degrees, and we'll be about 72 there as we go into that 7 a.m. time. And let's take a look at our bus stop for our Monday. So a little bit breezy as you step out the door in the morning under a partly clear sky. Some on and off clouds throughout the afternoon, but some peaks of sunshine as we top out there in the upper 80s. And our high tomorrow will come in about 88 during the peak of the afternoon. I've got a slight chance of a little pop-up intermittent shower or thunderstorm. Most of us will not deal with any rain tomorrow, but there is a small chance. Highs will be at 88. We'll drop to 72 very humid degrees. We can say goodbye to those cool nights for a while. It's going to be more of a summer-like overnight time temperature and humidity over the next few days. We'll go up to 90 degrees on Tuesday. That could fuel some big storms late Tuesday evening into the overnight, into the start of Wednesday, where we're still going to have numerous showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday, showers and a few storms on Thursday. We'll be watching the weekend, too. Look at that. Friday evening into Saturday could be another round of some severe storms. So a very active week. It's been a long time since we've been able to really put the lightning and the thunder on the 7-day for like 6 days in a row. So, it's going to be a little more active there. All right, guys, we'll keep you ahead of all the severe weather. Just keep in the back of your mind, though, late Tuesday evening, we could start to be under some effects of some stronger severe storms. In the meantime, we'll have additional updates coming up for you as we move along. Take care. Thanks for watching West Tennessee Weather.
We are West Tennessee Weather Channel.
When severe weather strikes, we are West Tennessee Weather Channel. No matter how large the city or how small the community or town, West Tennessee Weather Channel is there in severe weather.
Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Brian Davis, standing in the studios here at West Tennessee Weather Channel. We cover all 21 counties of West Tennessee, and no matter how large the city or how small the town, if there's severe weather in your area, we're going to be talking about you. Thanks so much for watching West Tennessee Weather Channel.